Hey guys, so I know lately, or actually for a long time now, I just usually do videos outside with the animals and everything. But I wanted to kind of talk to you about being intimidated about certain cuts of beef because I know a lot of people are. We got most of our customers, they won't even buy roasts. Those are the hardest things for us to move. And they can be very, very, very intimidating. I know whenever Jason and I were dating, and basically the only thing I ate was chicken. I wouldn't cook fish, I wouldn't cook beef unless it was ground beef. And anytime we had steaks, he was the one to cook them. Still pretty much is, just because I use the excuse of I don't really know how to do start a grill. Yeah, I know, believe it or not, that I purposely haven't learned because the nights we have steaks, Jason cooks and I don't have to. So that's my reasoning behind that. Anyhow, I think, kind of mastered roasts, and they're really not that hard. One, it depends on your meat. If you get quality meat, a good quality cut of beef, you're gonna have a good dinner. If you get crap, you're gonna have a crappy dinner. So, I mean, look for your farmers. Go and find them. You can buy it fresh from the farm. And not saying that store-bought meat isn't any good. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying buy it from a farmer, okay? Just help your farmers out. Yeah. Anyhow, if you're unsure about which roast to get, you might talk to a butcher. They can help you. There are some tougher cuts and there are some more tender cuts. Anyhow, I think one of the tougher cuts out there is called a Pikes Peak cut roast, or Pikes Peak roast, or heel of round roast. Those are like super thick. I cooked one today. It was probably every bit of 4 inches thick. That may have been a little shy, but it was extremely thick. And I was kind of hesitant because I was like, I don't know, but I threw it in a crock pot. I started about 7 this morning, finished it about 4 this afternoon, but I threw it in the crock pot. I tossed on some seasoning. We got some steak seasoning or beef seasoning that we found at a spice shop that Cooper said sounded good. So I was like, okay, why not? Sprinkled that on it, rubbed it around just a little bit, and then poured some beef broth in the bottom just to have, which really and truly with all our roasts, you don't need it, but I still do it just because it makes me feel better. Anyhow, I am super impressed with this roast because I did not have high hopes for it at all. Take a peek. Oh yeah, and my kitchen's filthy, so don't look anywhere other than at the meat. So check that out. That's the roast. But that's not even the cool thing. As you can see, I've already been nibbling, and you can just, it is that tender. And oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna eat that later, but it's hot. It is so good. It is so tasty. Just delicious. So if you guys are ever hesitant on getting roast, you know what, give it a try. Throw it in the crock pot. That is the best way by far that I have found to cook them. Another way, or another resource for you, is going to beef. It's what's for dinner. Honestly, I don't want to say I'm not affiliated with them. I am a beef producer, so what they do affects me. They're part of the checkoff, which you ask any Missouri farmer, beef farmer, you're going to find mixed feelings about it. I personally am a big supporter of it because they help support us no matter what anyone says. You will not get me to disagree, so don't even try. Or, well, you will get me to disagree if you don't agree with me. I'm going to dig my heels in, so don't even try to change my mind. But beef is what's for dinner. Awesome resource. Has a ton of recipes. I've used a ton of the recipes, and I have never been led astray. So anyhow, I had to share that. If you're ever hesitant about certain cuts of beef or roast, throw it in the crock pot. That's my go-to. Throw it in the crock pot. I haven't had a tough roast. Well, maybe a little tough, but never shoe leather tough. You know, it's just ones that you're just kind of like, that was a disappointment. This back here, that was huge. I was very surprised because I really thought, you know, we were going to be chewing on that for a week, and that's just on the first dinner. Anyhow, I hope you guys had a great day. You know what? Eat beef. Talk to you later.